Hi there.
This is Kermit Frog. Here's his Kermit Frog.
You guys call for a cab?
Dr. Livingston, I presume.
Hey, Elmo, help me the green frog!
No.
Elmo, help me the green frog!
By 1969, television had become a staple in nearly every American home. Kids from all backgrounds were growing up glued to TV screens. Now, a television is a system for transmitting visual images and sound that are reproduced on screens, chiefly used to broadcast programs for entertainment, information, and education. While everyone was caught up in this newfound phenomenon, one psychiatrist was worried about the negative implications this could have on America's youth. This is the tale of why Elmo needed therapy, the hidden Sesame Street story. This young man is Chester Pierce, the founding president of the Black Psychiatrists of America. Psychiatrist is a medical doctor, an MD, or a DO, who specializes in mental health, including substance use disorders. Psychiatrists are qualified to assess both mental and physical aspects of psychological problems. He would grow up in Glen Cove, New York, and then he would go on to attend Harvard Medical School. Despite being 5 years removed from the Jim Crow era, racism was very much prevalent in American culture. Despite television's power, it could not distract young Black Americans' reality of the world that they lived in. Pierce was a strong believer that television was a prime carrier of subtle yet harmful messages that could impact children's mental health. Now, Dr. Pierce had a term for this. Hold on 1 second. Can we zoom in on that a little bit? Little more. Much better. Microaggression. A statement, action, or incident regarded as an instance of indirect, subtle, or unintentional discrimination against members of a marginalized group, such as a racial or ethnic minority. Luckily for Pierce, there was a young trailblazer in her own right, looking to change the face of television and education. Pierce saw an opportunity. Instead of letting TV harm Black children, what if it could empower them? What if it could teach all kids to see diversity as normal? This is the birth of Sesame Street. Sesame Street not only taught us our ABCs or our 1, 2, 3s, with a diverse ensemble of characters that also taught us empathy, cooperation, and how to love our neighbors. Sesame Street will be an unmitigated hit in its debut season, reaching 67% of the nation, which would earn them a 3.3 Nelson rating, meaning that about 2 million households and 7 million children would watch the show daily. In 1970, in Mississippi, the Board of Education would ban Sesame Street. The Board of Education believed that Mississippi was not ready for such a diverse and progressive way of storytelling. This decision by the Board of Education would not be welcomed by many, actually leading to a national outrage, with after just 22 days of this ban being implemented, would then be lifted, and Sesame Street will be played all around the country. Now fast forward a few decades, and Sesame Street is still pushing boundaries today, this time tackling topics such as mental health. Even creating new segments a part of Sesame Street, such as Elmo's Mindfulness Spectacular, or even the Emotional Well-Being segments. Yep, even Elmo needed therapy. And it's just a reminder of Dr. Pierce's original mission, to create media that helps kids thrive emotionally and mentally. The groundbreaking work of Dr. Chester Pierce lives on every time a child watches Sesame Street, learns to name their feelings, and sees a world where everyone belongs. So the next time you hear Elmo giggle, or see kids learning on Sesame Street, remember Dr. Pierce, the man who believed TV could do more than entertain, it could heal.